Rich Tehrani here in the TMC newsroom. Thanks for watching. We're at IT Expo West 2012 in Austin, Texas. On our program, Joel Maloff, who's in charge of channel programs at Phone.com. Joel, how are you?
Pleasure. Nice to be here.
Pleasure to have you as well. So many people know Phone.com is a VoIP provider. They've been around for a while. They've got obviously a very nice domain name.
Yes, absolutely.
And I was wondering, is there anything more that we should know about the company?
Well, Phone.com is a hosted PBX services provider. We are not providing SIP trunking or other services. We focus on the small business. We also do have a residential service as well, but that makes up just a fraction of our business. Our focus has really been that customer size from 2 to 3 users up to 10, 15, 20 users. And we're very excited. One of the events that was recently announced is that we were selected to the Inc. 500, which when you consider that last year we were in the Inc. 2000 and we're now in the Inc. 200s, that's tremendous improvement.
Congratulations.
We're very proud of that. Thank you.
So the move to the cloud has really been big for your company.
Well, that's what we are. We are a cloud services provider, and we're really focused on the different kinds of businesses that are at the small end. We're not looking to go after the 250 seat location. Law firms, accounting firms, medical offices. These have been very, very successful for us because we try to remove as much of the jargon and buzzwords and make it as applicable as possible to those organizations.
Now, from a competitive standpoint, what do you see in the market?
In terms of number of competitors or how we are succeeding?
I'll leave that as an open question to answer the way you feel best.
Okay. The market is certainly very full. There are many organizations that are doing what we do. The barriers to entry really aren't that high. I've seen organizations that set up a soft switch in a basement and start offering services. But that's not where it ends. Depending on the customers that you're talking to, you really need to provide quality service that's reliable and that meets their needs at a fair price. We think we've been very successful at that. One of the ways that we look at churn, the loss of customers, is the porting of numbers in or out. We know how many numbers we lose to a competitor, and we know how many numbers we win from a competitor. I was actually astounded. The last number that I heard was that the ratio is 14 to 1 in, which tells me we're doing a pretty good job of holding on to customers. And so competition is great. I think competition keeps us all on our toes. We are still a startup, even though we are one of the earlier hosted PBX companies. We're still a startup and we're still thinking in an agile fashion, trying to come up with new offerings in new ways that will help our customers. One of the examples is that we've just recently announced what we call Communicator. Communicator is a soft phone. You know what a soft phone is, I know what a soft phone is. A doctor doesn't. So we don't get involved with all of the buzzwords. We try to explain the utility of the function.
Sure.
And that is treated as an extension of our hosted PBX service. So they can have a hard phone, they can have a soft phone, they can have numbers that are forwarded and queued and so forth. We try to make it as useful as possible.
That's great. So what's next for the company?
We have a few other things that we have on the roadmap. One that we will be announcing, I think, at the show is a caller analytics that would allow these small companies to look at the patterns of calls that they're receiving. What regions are they coming from? What are the demographics of the people that are calling them? And use that as data mining to start to better understand their communications traffic. We're going to make that available to all of our customers as a feature. There are some other things that we have on the roadmap that are probably not quite baked yet, but let's just say that we're very, very busy in trying to respond to what we perceive as the market needs.
That's great. Well, thanks for being here and spending some time with us and sharing this information about Phone.com. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks so much.